Morning, dear students. So today in this class we are going to have a discussion on time series. It is your second chapter. So what do you mean by time series, or in this how we are going to calculate the problems, please? So time series is nothing but the arrangement of data in accordance with its time, or the arranging the data according to the time occurs, or chronologically arrangement of data according to its time is called as time series. Generally what we are going to say, time series is nothing but the arrangement of data according to the time in chronology, it is called as time series. So here also they have given, some of the authors has defined what do you mean by time series means. According to Croxton and Cowden, he defines that time series is nothing but the arrangement of data chronologically, the consisting of data, or the data which consists according to the time, according to the period, it is called as time series. As Spiegel also, he has defined time series is nothing but the set of observations taken at a specified time, usually at equal intervals. And next is, according to Maslow, he is going to define time series is nothing but the changes of the phenomena over a period of times, or changes in the magnitude of quantity due to the chronological variations, due to the variations in the time. So how the volume of output or the sales is getting changed, that is being defined by Maslow's. Then what are the uses of time series? So time series is it is helps us in understanding the past behavior of the variables. How the variables in the past, for example, for the past year or for the past month, how the variables are going to have its own fluctuations, that can be studied in time series. And also with the help of these variations, we can able to have the comparison between two or more variables over a period of time. This time series are helping us, or we can able to judge that how we can able to have the variations by studying the variations between two or more variables, how the factors are being influenced can be studied in time series. And also it is helping us to predict the probable future activities. If you are going to have any forecasting or any future activities is being set, or it is being predicted, that can be based on past performance. Any future activities are being based, or estimations can be made, the future activities can be made, the predictions are going to be made. How means it is based on the past performance, or nothing but the variations which is happened in the past. That also can be done with the help of time series. And also this time series helps us to controlling the current accomplishments by comparing actual performance with the forecasted performance. So let us will go for the components of time series. Basically, there are four components of time series are there. So one is trend or secular trend, another one is seasonal variations, third one is cyclical variations, and the next is irregular variations. Let us we know what do you mean by secular trend or trend series. This secular trend is nothing but the variations of the data over a long period of time, or the data which is have an increase or decrease. The variations which is going to be happen, either it may be in the increasing order or it may goes for decreasing order for a long period of time. It is called as trend variations or secular variations. If the movement or the oscillations, it is going to be happen for long number of period, that it may goes for 10 years or more than 10 years also. Such kind of variations are called as secular trend or trend variations. For example, we can able to say that is regarding the sales. For the past sales, regarding from the past 10 years, it may keep on increasing or it may keep on decreasing, or it may related to production, or it may related to the population. The variations or the changes which is going to be happen for the long duration of period, that is called as secular trend. Let us will go for the second variation, that is called as seasonal variations. Seasonal variations are those variations which are going to occur at regular intervals and repeated during a period of 12 months. For example, we can able to say the monthly production, monthly sales, quarterly profits, half yearly interest payments, right? So these seasonal variations, it may also due to natural causes, which are results from changes in the weather and climatic conditions, and some of human causes like changes in the customs, habits and taste. So based on these, the variations which are going to be happen, that is called as seasonal variations. So seasonal variations are nothing but which is going to occur within a period of 12 months, or we can able to have the what is the monthly production or what is the monthly sales, or these kind of things, the variations, if it is going to be happen within a period of months, it may goes for weather condition, it may goes for climatic, or it may be due to the taste and fashions of the human beings. So such kind of variations are called as seasonal variations. Let us will go for cyclical variations. Cyclical variations are nothing but the variations in the time series which are going to occur a period of more than a year. If it is the variations or the fluctuations, if it is happening more than a period or more than a year, the period may be, it should be more than a year. If the period is within 12 months means it is seasonal. If the period is more than 10 years, more than that means it goes for seasonal. If it is for 1 year, more than 1 year, then we are calling it as cyclical variations. Just like business cycle movements. So they are representing the ups and downs of movements within a secular trend. So which is going to have a duration more than a year. A business cycle is going to comprises that which consists of prosperity, decline, depression, recovery. All these kind of cyclical variations can be seen. Like the activities can be predicted, that is regarding to the production, sales, profits, all these affected by the cyclical variations. The analysis of the cyclical variations is also having a great importance to the businessmen, that is to predict regarding the boom and depressions in and also in the policy formulations during such time periods. So such kind of variations are called as cyclical variations. Let us will go for the last kind, that is called as irregular variations. Irregular variations are nothing but we can able to call it as unpredictable or random, or we can call it as accidental. So accidental variations or unpredictable, we can't able to predict such kind of variations which is going to be happen, or we can consider it a random variables. So irregular variations refers to such variations which do not occur at regular intervals. If it is happening at regular intervals means over a particular period or within 12 months or more than a year, we can able to call it as secular, seasonal or cyclical. But we can't able to predict when it is going to be happen, when the variations are going to be happen, whether it is going to stay back for months or years, that cannot be predicted. Such kind of variations are called as irregular variations. So this irregular variations in this time series is composed of non-recurring forces which are not attributed to the trends. For example, we can able to see some of the technological changes. It is the one of the unpredictable factor. If during the times of war or during the times of floods or during the times of famines, earthquakes, these are all unpredictable things which cannot be predicted earlier. Uh, such kind of time, these irregular variations are going to be happen. That is called as irregular variations. So in this chapter, let us we are going to have the calculation of trend values only with the help of least square method. How we can able to compute the trend values, the change values according to the least square method. So this method of least square is nothing but one of the popular method for finding the trend values. These are all based on the regression techniques. Under this least square method, a straight line is representing the average movement of the values, which is drawn which fits the trend values. And this method is also we are calling it as a least square, because the sum of the squares of the individual deviations become between actual values and computed values will be the least. So here sigma y minus yc should always be equals to 0. Y means the actual values minus yc is nothing but the trend values or the computed values. Both the values should always be equals to 0. Or we can go for y minus yc whole square should be at least. Therefore, we are going to follow one equation. The straight line trend is going to be shown with the help of an equation, that is YC. Trend value is always equals to A plus Bx, right? So the A value is going to be calculated with the help of a formula, that is sigma y by n, and B value is calculated with the help of formula, that is sigma xy by sigma x square. That is the formulas where we are going to be used for the calculation of trend values. And the next thing here it is when we are going to calculate the values. So one will be the years, another one will be the actual values. The x values always be years and y values always be have certain numbers. X values are given in the form of years. If the years are given in the form of odd numbers, for example, if the number of years given in the question is having 5 or 7, these are all odd number of years. So during the time, how the deviations has to be taken for x means, it is going to be taken from the middle number. 5 or 7 years, 5 years, 7 years, 9 years, ಈ ರೀತಿ odd number of years ಬಂದಾಗ central values are being considered as the middle year. So we are going to calculate with the help of central value. That is 0 will become the central value, -1, -2, -3 will be upward direction, and downward direction we are going to have the deviation, that is 1, 2, 3. So they are called as what? Odd number of years during the time of deviations. And next, in case if the number of years given in the question is even numbers, both are equal, for example 6, if it is 8, right? If it is 10, how to take, how to go for calculating the deviations means, in this case we have to take two middle years. First two middle years central values. The central value of two middle years are being considered. Upwards and all we are going to mark for negative, downward direction we are marking it as positive. And also the marking of the values, it should always be in the form of odd. 1, -1, -3, -5, -7. Downward direction we are going to mark +1, +3, +5, +7. So this is how we are going to mark for the even number of years. For the odd number of years, central number will be the 0, -1, -2, -3 upward direction. In the downward direction we are marking for +1, +2, +3. So this is how we are going to use for taking the deviations from the x values, that is number of years. Therefore, we have to follow this equation, that is trend value. YC is nothing but trend value equals A plus Bx. How the value of A is going to calculated means, it is by sigma y divided by n, and the value of B is being calculated with the help of sigma xy divided by sigma x square. Y means the given data will be given in the question. N is nothing but the number of time or period. X is the deviations in time. Let us will see here one of the question. We can able to see it here. Let us will go for calculating here some of the questions. Let us will see this question, how to calculate the trend values on graph also. So here there is a question that fit a straight line trend to the following data. Given below are the figures of production of a sugar factory. So here they have given, let us will see here the question is given, that is regarding to the calculation of trend values. Fit a straight line trend to the following data. Given below are the figures of production of a sugar factory. So here one column we have given row, that is 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So for how many years? That is for 6 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the 7 years data is given. It starts from 2010 and it ends at 2016. And also some of the information given regarding to the production, that is the 77, 88, 94, 85, 91, 98 and 90. Now we'll have to calculate the trend values with the help of least square method. So we have to draw the table of 7 columns. The first column is highlighting regarding the year. The second column is regarding the deviation of X. And next, the third will be the actual values given in the question, that is production. The fourth column will be regarding the multiplication, the product of deviation of X as well as into Y. Then X square, then trend values need to be calculated. Let us will see how to calculate. First, we should allot whatever the information given in the table. That is, the first column is mentioning regarding the year. So in here we have to write down all the values 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. How many number of years means there's a total 7 years are there. Then we should see how many values means 7 means it is odd number of years. Then we should select the middle integer, the middle number of year, that is 2013 we as 0. Now we should go for calculating the deviation. 2013 minus 13 will be the 0. X values minus 2013. This is nothing but x minus a, how we used to calculate in the previous things. 2010 minus 2013 will become minus 3. 2011 minus 2013 become minus 2. 2012 minus 2013 becomes minus 1, this is 0. 2014 minus 2013 means 1. 15 minus 13 becomes 2. 2016 minus 2013 becomes 3. Therefore, sigma x value is 0. So we'll have to write down all the actual values given in the question, that they are the y values, x be the year and y is the production. That is 77, 88, 94, 85, 91, 98 and 90. So total all the values, it will become sigma y, that is 623. Then we should go for calculating the values. Only for the last column we need to calculate. Then for the xy value that is required for the formula, that is sigma xy, the calculation of sigma y is nothing, a equals sigma y by n. So sigma y will have to total, that becomes 623. Then the calculation for the trend values, that is yc equals a plus bx, we require to calculate the value of b, that is sigma xy divided by sigma x square. So we need to go for calculating sigma xy, that is minus into plus is minus 3 into 77 becomes 231, minus 2 into 88 is minus 126, minus 1 into 94 is minus 94, 0, 91 into 1 is 91, 2 into 196, 2 into 98 is 196, 3 into 90 is 270. All the values, then we'll have to do the squaring for the deviation values. 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, 1 square is 1, 0, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. Total all the values before going to compute the trend value, that is the last column. So n here 7, sigma x is 0, sigma y value is 623, sigma xy is 56, sigma x square is 28. Leave it the last one as it is. Let us will substitute the calculation for the formula calculation of a. Sigma y by n, sigma y is 623 divided by 7, it is 89. B value is sigma xy divided by sigma x square, that is 56 divided by 28, the value is 2. Therefore, the value of a is 89, b value is 2. Let us, we are going to compute the values with the help of this equation. So starting from the 10, that is 2010 to 2016, what are the trend values? So we know that the equation yc is nothing but a plus bx. So for the year 2010, so when the x value is given here, 2010, when the x value is minus 3, the value of x is how much here? It is minus 3. The x value is minus 3. What is the trend value? Yc equals a plus bx. A means 89. We calculated by using the formula, and b means 2. That is 89 plus 2 into minus 3. 89 plus into minus is minus 2 into 3 is, it becomes 6. 89 minus 6 value is 83. So for the year 2010, the trend value is 83. And for the year 2011, when the x value, this value 83 only, we have written the last column here 83. When the for the year 2011, the x value is minus 2, let us will substitute yc equals a plus bx. A means 89 plus b means 2 into minus 2. 89 plus into minus is minus, then it will become minus 4. 89 minus 4 is nothing but 85. So similarly, we should go for calculating the value for the year 2012, where the x value is minus 1. Yc is nothing but trend value is nothing but the equation a plus bx. A means 89 plus b means 2 into minus 1. 89 plus into minus is minus, that becomes 2. 89 minus 2, the value for the year trend value 12, it is 87. Then we'll have to go for calculating for the 2013, x value becomes 0. Then yc equals 89 plus 2 into 0. 89 plus 0, it becomes 89. For the year 14, x equals 1. Trend value equals a plus bx. A means 89, b means 2 into 1. Substitute the value in place of x. 89 plus 2 is 91. For the year 15, when x value is 2, trend value equals 89 plus 2 into 2, that becomes 4. 93 is the answer. Trend value for the year 2016, if x equals 3, trend value is how much? That is trend value equals 89 plus 2 into 3. 89 plus 6 becomes 95. See all the answers what we calculated, we have written in the table here. For 2010, the trend value is 83. See the actual values is how much? 77, but the trend value is 83. For 2011, the actual value is 88, but the trend value, see the variations, how it is, we can able to see in the form of numbers. When it is 88, the trend value is 85. For 2012, 94 is the actual value, means trend value is 87, it has been decreased. For 2013, the value of y, that is the production value, is 85. But see here the trend value, it has to go for having a change, that it requires 89. 14, 91 is the actual value, means again it is remaining same. 91 for the 15, 98 is the actual value, means again it has decreased. 93, that is of production, why it is decreased, that variations has to be studied. What are the factors which makes to decrease in the production has to be studied. For the 2016, 90 is the actual value, means the production also has increased due to the change in the variation, that is 95. So these are all the values what we calculated by using the equation, that is yc equals a plus bx. The same thing now it has to be plotted on the graph. The x-axis is going to be shown the number of years and y-axis is showing the actual values. In the x-axis, we are showing starting from 2010, 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. So on the y-axis, we are showing the production values. We have started from 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 10 units we have been marked. We have started from 70, right? So these are the y-axis, 1 centimeter, we are showing 10 tons, and x-axis 1 centimeter is going to be shown as 1 year. Now all actual values is going to be shown in the zigzag form. See here, the trend values are shown in dotted lines. These are the trend values. Let us will see 2010. What are the values? In case of 2010, the values, how much it is? 2010, the actual values are 77. See here, 2010, 70 is the next first plot, that is of 10. Small boxes we have to measure, that is 77. Before 80, the third one, that is 77. Put one dot here, which is mark. First we should mark for actual, then we should go for trend values, that is 77. Let us will go put one dot there, and see in the year 2011 it is 88. So 2011, let us will come here this side. After 80, small boxes we should measure. The 8 box is being represented for the next line. Put all, you have to write all the dots on the graph sheet by seeing the measurements which is given in the table. 2011 it is 88. After 80, we should go for the 8th box, that is 88. Next to adjacent to the 2011. And next in the year 2012, that is 94. Again this 94, we should go after 94th box, have one point towards that. Then 2013, it is 85. 13, again it has come down, it is 85 here. We should go after 90, the fifth one box downward direction, mark it. Then 2014 it is 90, 2014 it is 91, 15 it is 98. So 14, above 14 we should go for 90 after one small box 91. Then 15, 2015 the actual value is given, that is 98. So here 2015 we should adjust opposite to that direction, we should go vertical to it, that is the ninth one, eighth box 98. Then 2016 it is 90, 16 exact to 90 corresponding to the variable, we'll have to mark 1 point. Now we'll have to add all the points with the scale. Then we are getting one zigzag line that are the actual values. So this is how that has to be plotted uh, regarding the actual value. Let us will go for plotting on the trend values. So trend values figure, that is 2010, 83 we should mark, 2010, 83, after 80 put one small dot with the third box. We no need to have the line, just with dotted lines we'll have to show it. Then 2011 it is 85. 2011 we are marking opposite to 11, that is after 80, fifth one, fifth box, that is small dot, we'll have to allot it. 2012 the value already calculated, that is 87. 2012 we'll have to mark after 80 opposite to 2012, the seventh box, more, that is after 80, 87, 2013 it is 89, 13 we'll have to go for 80 before 190, but one, that is 90, have a small dot on it. Then 2015, that is 93, it is 15 here, after 90 mark with a pencil with the third box, it becomes 93, and 2016 it is 95, 916, so 95. Now no need to go for writing with the drawing with the scale, just you uh, cover with the one end to the other end with the small dotted lines. So we can able to see the straight line is going to be shown, is going to be highlighted regarding the trend values, and the zigzag line is going to be measured with the actual values. So this is how the values has to be, the values or the we are used calculation of trend values with the help of least square method. This is how we are going to calculate by plotting it on the graph. So with this we are going to end the session.